Joe Timmsiola's mission to become the best cyclist ever continues today, and you might notice our attributes look a little different. That's right, we finally leveled up in the previous episode. Make sure you go back and watch it if you missed it. We had a great race as well at the Vuelta a Asturias, 3rd place overall. We arrived at the race looking for victory, but Scaroni and Malesi, they were just too strong for us. Anyway, we're about to head into May and we have a month of racing right now before heading into the summer. I want to make some tweaks to our calendar though, and you guys might already know what's coming. The Tour de France is right there for us. We haven't raced it yet, and I want to be on the start line this year. So let's add it to the calendar right now. We are going officially to the Tour de France. But this block of racing is absolutely massive. I don't think we can do the Dauphiné and Occitanie as well as build-up races. Occitanie, only 4 stages. I like the look of this route as well. Lots of opportunities for us, so I'm actually going to remove the Dauphiné from our calendar. 8 days gone, we won't be going to the Dauphiné. So now we can of course add a target A objective to the Tour de France. Let's get that on there. I think we can add 2 consecutive weeks as well. There we go. We are targeting the Tour de France big time. I think we're ready. I think we can try and win a stage at this season's Tour de France. But another job before we head into racing, it's contract time. In the last one, I gave a whole host of my points to Europcar, and you know what? We're going to do it again. Lucas Lopez is leaving. Maybe we could replace him. Let me know in the comments, guys. Who do you think we should ride for next season? And so, our preparation for the Tour de France begins here. An Alpine one-day classic in the mountains. Leo Bizio is the favourite. We only have 89% fitness, but I'm sure we can aim for a top 10 today. But maybe the game knew that we have a lot of work to do before the Tour de France. It's a -3 race day. That top 10 is not looking too likely right now. Well, I can say we don't need to attack. We have a breakaway rider in Guglielmi, and the breakaway currently have 7 minutes on the peloton. Only 1 climb left. This is crazy. And as soon as we begin the final climb, we are getting pushed right to the back of this group. We're hardly still in the group right now. We're not going to have a good result today. So there we go, 6k to go. The peloton goes up the roads. And atop the Valberg climb, who's going to win it? It's going to be Merle, a French rider. I've never heard of him, I have to be honest. Thibaut Merle wins the Alpe Maritime Classic, and we have a lot of work still to do. Terrible result for us, but Thibaut Merle, definitely a rider to watch out for. Only 19 years old, I think he's a new gen, not a real rider. Over 3 minutes clear, riding for the San Michel team. This is a man we definitely need to look out for in the future. Training has been going well in the last few weeks. Our fitness now up to 93%. It's time for the route to Occitanie. Starting, unfortunately, with a time trial. We'll see how much we lose there before a versatile sprint day. But then, our terrain begins on day 3 with a massive mountain day, the Col d'Orbisque, the Spandeles, and then into the Orzicam. What a stage that is. With a medium mountain day concluding the race. I hope we're leading our team in the GC, the likes of Ferron and Joshi Burnett, Super Joshi Burnett, here to help us. Michael Storer is here, Romain Gregoire, and also Andrew August, now with 80 mountain for Ineos. Oh my words. So let's try and limit our losses in this opening time trial and reassess after that. Away we go then, and for a change we actually have a decent day on the time trial bike. It's a +1 race day. So we're going to try and spend some red on this uphill section towards the first time split. Let's see where we are there. So here we go, first time check for Joe Timmsiola. Now actually fairly reasonable on the time trial bike. It's 32nd place. Okay, we can live with that. Anyway, final kilometre, here we go, up to 88, up to 90, to the line. Come on, Timmsiola, pushing it all the way. A good time trial, I think. Where do we go? 33rd place. That's okay. Bruno Omrzel does hold on to win the stage in a very close finish actually. Jakob Omrzel is there. He must be becoming a very good rider. Anyway, we finish 37th place. And like I said, we can live with that. Finally, we're getting somewhere on the time trial bike. The only opportunity for the sprinters comes here on stage 2. For us though, we just don't want to lose any time. And by the way, our manager has given us the goal of a top 10 place in the GC. I reckon we can definitely do that. I would love to maybe go for the podium. Anyway guys, if you're still here enjoying the Timmsiola episodes and you're looking forward to the Tour de France, drop a like down below. If we can hit 750 again, that would be epic. Thank you for the support on the channel lately. Remember as well, If you haven't subscribed, do so down below. And for the first time in our career, we're racing alongside Brian Coquart. Lecoq is here. Let's see if he can win this one. So 3k to go, Lecoq in a terrible position. I mean, he doesn't fancy it today. He's not going to win. We're going to sprint just to make sure we stay at the front. Who's going to win this one? Into the final corner, we can't quite see. I think it is Rasmus Sjøberg Pedersen, the Dane, gets the win today. So Decathlon have won both stages so far. The question is, can we break that streak going into the mountains? And this is perhaps the most epic mountain stage we've ridden so far in our career. The Orbisk, Spandeles, and then the Orzakam. I can't wait. We don't make the favourite screen though, and Jakob Omrzel, we can't see his attributes, but he is becoming the new Pogacar, I reckon. Even above Andrew August on the favourite screen. Anyway, our manager wants a top 10. Let's see if we can deliver. A +2 day for Timmsiola, a 78 mountain stats, and we have Josh Burnett on a +3 as well. We are absolutely ready to cook today. We have big World Tour teams here at this race, the likes of Gregoire and Groupama, also August and Ineos. But it's KTM on the fronts, absolutely dominating the peloton, working for their leader, Jakob Omrzel. They are so confident, I can't believe it. But I've also spotted Thibaut Merlet here. He just dominated the Alpmari Team Classic. We need to be aware of him too. We're some way up the Col d'Aubisque now, 63 riders in the peloton. We're just trying to conserve energy for now. And over the top we go, the breakaway still with 3 minutes, 50 riders now in the peloton. Starting the Spandeles then, we're in a great position in this group. Again, this climb for us is all about staying at the front and conserving our energy. But I guess this is where we see riding for a team like Cofidis maybe starting to hurt us, because Ineos still have how many riders at the front right now? Almost their entire team. In fact, I think their entire team are still here in this group. Anyway, Super Joshy Burnett, he's going to be crucial for us today. Get in our wheel, buddy. Oh, and here we go. Oh, and here we go. Tobias Foss attacks for Ineos. They still have Andrew August in this group. Now we need to make sure we're at the front though. I guess if they have so many riders here, why not attack with someone? So Foss is under control. Omrzel's team, KTM, are going to bring him in. We still have 2 riders at the front of this race. Here they are, but they're going to be caught. Foss has been caught as well, and here we go. The Orzakam begins. I would love to win on this climb. Anyway, I reckon this man, Andrew August, alongside Jakob Omrzel, are the riders to watch here. But no sign of Thibaut Merlet. He's been dropped. And we have 23 riders now left in this group. We're on a great day. I am feeling really good. Come on, Timmsiola. There we go. Jakob Omrzel makes his move for KTM. Look at all the Ineos riders still in this group. Can they respond to Omrzel? Well, we'll have to do it. We've put a rider to the front. We still have Josh Burnett here to protect us, but Omrzel is absolutely flying on the Orzakam. Carboni working. We still have teammates for Michael Storer, still teammates for Andrew August in this group, but this is now becoming very selective indeed. Burnett about to go out the back for us. Let's use our gel. 3k to go. Come on. Adrian Mayer is here. Can I maybe get to his wheel? We're spending so much energy right now. We're in the final 7 riders here, including Omrzel at the front. Here we go. We're in Mayer's wheel. Pavel Novak is gone. It's Michael Storer, Adrian Mayer, Andrew August is here as well. But here we go. We go pop out the back and up the road. Jakob Omrzel is going to win atop the Orzakam. What a victory. We're going to finish in the end only 7th place, over 1 minute down. What a stage. If you don't know the name, you certainly do now. Jakob Omrzel, just 21 years old, still in this playthrough, riding for KTM of all teams. What a victory though. We get a top 10 on the day, hope for more, would have loved to have been in that August Storer, Adrian Mayer group, but now in the GC, we are in the top 10. Only just though after that poor opening time trial. Let's see if we can move up on the final day of the race. Because we have a medium mountain day to conclude the race, I'm not sure how selective this is going to be. One thing is for sure, Jakob Omrzel is going to be attacked today. Lots of riders going into the breakaway up the road then. We have no one in that group. Instead, our guys looking after Timmsiola in the peloton. And I'm not sure how we try and win this stage. It's not too difficult in terms of percentages, and that downhill has a flat section afterwards, so this is going to be tricky. Anyway, enough of that. It's time for us to put our guys to the front. Let's put the pressure on this rolling hilly section and see if we can cause some damage. Over the top of these KOMs, going 99 with my guys. Come on, let's try and make some splits. And I mean, the pace is absolutely on, as you can see, because of our tempo, but we're not going to drop any of the top GC guys like this. There's Thibaut Merlet right at the back. Anyway, if you don't try, you don't succeed. So we are right at the front now with Ineos trying to make this difficult. I would love to try something now into this descent, but the tempo is absolutely on because we still have 9 riders up the road in the breakaway. There are just too many teams controlling for their sprinters here. Anyway, final 5k, there are the peloton. Is this catch going to be made? This is going to be so close, you know. Our teammates surfing the wheels. We're on the wheel of Jakob Omrzel, but I think the breakaway are going to steal it. Everyone sprint to the line. Who's going to win this stage? I think it is going to be the breakaway. Let's have a look up the roads. And I think it is Mathieu Bergadeau. No, Pierre-Henri Basset wins stage 4 of Occitanie. There it is then, Occitanie, a decent race for us overall, no result on the final day, and we get a top 10 place in the GC. Like I said, I would have liked a top 5, we weren't quite good enough though. We're still losing a little too much time in the time trials, despite a more promising result here. Anyway, how about that man, Jakob Omrzel? I cannot wait to see his attributes. And a top 10 banks us 18 points towards the next level. But we're not quite ready for the Spanish NCs yet. Instead, one final one-day mountain classic. This time we head to Andorra for what is an epic parcours. Gravel is here, steep climbs and mountains throughout. And you can already see 3 Cofidis riders on the favourite screen, including Joe Timmsiola. We're the 4th favourite today. Archie Ryan, Adrian Mayer, who just finished on the podium at Occitanie, and Filippo Turcioni are the favourites. And thankfully, there's no Jakob Omrzel. Still no breakaway on this really difficult start to the race then, and our manager has given us the goal of finishing on the podium. Let's go for it. Here we come then into the decisive part of today's race. It's been Unibet controlling all day for Adrian Mayer. I reckon he's the rider we need to beat. So rather than setting my own tempo, if he attacks, I definitely want to follow him.
Moments later.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Adrian Mayer goes very early. I was waiting for the final climb here, but oh boy, this race has absolutely exploded right now. We only have Simon Carr left to protect us, so you know what? I think we have to attack. Joe Timmsiola on the attack here in Andorra. We get to Manuele Tarozzi, but we do need to get to the front of the race now. There is Adrian Mayer, only 24 riders behind us, and we are going to bridge to the front right now. Turcioni has a rider up the road too. 24 seconds is the current gap into this descent. I reckon that was a good move. Here we go into our territory on the descent. Absolute madness, putting these guys into difficulty, trying to follow our wheel. Let's head to the next climb. So we're first into the next climb after that great descent, straight up to 87. And you know what? Let's go. Timmsiola attacking again as the peloton tries to get back to us. Adrian Mayer, how are you feeling, buddy? We have 4 riders going clear. What a race. And let's see if we can open up a gap now. The peloton not pacing massively, up to 50 seconds on the penultimate climb of the day. By the way, Castillo in this group is racing for the Strava racing team. That's pretty cool. So now only 3 riders in the group behind Turcioni, Ward and Paulus are going to have to bridge by themselves without teammates. I absolutely love this race. Come on, Timmsiola. So now, how much do we work in this group? I think we have the other riders behind beats. Is Castillo, Mayer, Place, I'm going to say his name is, and Timmsiola. I'm nervous. This could be a great chance at a massive win in our career. The question is, how on earth do we drop these riders? Adrian Mayer, an unbelievable climber, as we just saw. Oh, here we go, Castillo on the attack. I'm going to follow Adrian Mayer. He's the rider I reckon is our biggest rival. So here we go. Everyone follows Castillo. I am now not going to work with these guys, I don't think. Let's see how this goes. 3k to go. Do we have the energy? Place is gone. We're going to get a podium here. Adrian Mayer is here. Castillo and Timmsiola. Who's going to win in Andorra? Mayer is gone. We're giving Adrian Mayer a nightmare today. We're on Castillo's wheel. Can we hold it though? Into the final kilometre. He's putting us in difficulty. Here we go. I think we have the energy to sprint to the line. Castillo trying to follow us. He's absolutely cooked. Timmsiola versus Castillo for the win. What a finish here in Andorra. But Timmsiola, are we going to win it? I just don't know. To the line. Timmsiola wins. Come on. What a victory. That was so close, but we get a massive win. Come on. So I've forgone the podium to have another look at this finish. Let's see how close this was. Castillo had a little bit more in the final 100 metres coming round. Let's pause it again right here. Oh my word, that is one of the closest finishes I've ever seen on PCM. I think here you can see we are a little bit a little bit closer to the finish line, but that is literally ridiculous. That is such a close finish. I can't believe it. We don't win often, but when we do, they are absolutely beautiful over the Strava US Postal Team and Kevin David Castillo. What a battle that was. And the Andorra Morabank Classica has quickly become one of my favourite races. And we get a cool 24 points from our manager for the victory. I think we're pretty much ready for the Tour de France, don't you? But we're not quite there yet. We have the small matter first of the Spanish National Championships. And I would absolutely love to wear the Spanish national jersey at the Tour de France, but I don't think we'll be doing so in the time trial. Juan Ayuso is the massive favourite here. Let's see if anyone can beat him. I can't quite get over how long this time trial is. Over 50 kilometres. Anyway, first checkpoint, and we are first place. I now want to try and go 86 the entire way up this climb, and then we're going to see how much we have left for the finale. Over the top we go then. We are completely cooked right now. Castillo beats us, but we're 2 minutes clear of anyone else right now. Anyway, this is going to be a big positive split. We're going to lose lots of time in the final sector because we are cooked right now. Up to the line, Timmsiola. We do though hold on to second place. And for now, I'm pretty happy with that. So we of course lose places after the fast men finish. Juan Ayuso winning by over 3.5 minutes, but 22nd place. That's good progress for us. Even though we're 10 minutes behind a GC contender we want to beat in the future years. Okay, still a lot of work to do, but we achieve our objective, and that's 15 points in the pockets. As we now head into the road race, and like I said, I would love to win this one. I don't think it's quite difficult enough for us though, so maybe we'll end up working for Aramburu. But guys, you know me, we're going to give it absolutely everything. And as expected, we are asked to work for Aramburu today. We are a teammate, so we are doing our work on the front early. But a very cheeky +2 day. Maybe we have a chance at our own result too. There's Juan Ayuso, the pre-race favourite. Who else is trying to attack here? We maybe have some moves on the penultimate climb, and this is becoming more selective than I anticipated. But still a tempo from UAE, so we cannot attack, but only 38 riders here, 1 climb to go. So here we go, the final climb does begin. Shut up, Alex. We're going to go for our own result here, and then maybe work for you later. Can we go clear on this climb? Oh, but here we go. Christian Rodriguez trying to make a move. I'm going to get into his wheel early. Urko Berardi trying to follow. Serrano as well. And we're clear for now. Ayuso now trying to bridge. Oh, and Ayuso comes over the top. Ayuso comes straight over the top. We can't get there. Come on, Timmsiola. Keep fighting on this climb. So over the top, Ayuso does have about 20 seconds, and we're going to have to work. I think we're going to have to work for Aramburu now. And just like that, Ayuso has been caught. Crash behind though. Who went down there? I can tell you Roger Adria went down. There goes Ayuso again, followed by Bilbao. Let's try and push it now. 3k to go. Is Bilbao getting the lead out of Dreams by Ayuso? We have nothing left. 1 kilometer. Let's sprint now. Aramburu, try to follow me if you can. We're trying to get to Ayuso, trying to get to Bilbao. We can't get there. And Juan Ayuso is the Spanish champion. We get a top 5 place. I feel like we maybe could have won that one. Juan Ayuso does the Spanish national double. We get a top 5 place. I really thought we wouldn't be able to get a result today. We had good form, and I feel like had I followed Bilbao and Ayuso, maybe we'd be wearing that jersey. But for another year, we have to wait to become national champion. And a massive 40 points from our manager. We're almost at level 15.
12 seconds later.
And as we head into July, we do actually hit level 15. No attribute upgrades, but we do get a skill point here. And I'm not quite sure where to go here, but we don't have any race upgrades so far, and I think Super Leader could be the one. Essentially, so our teammates can be a little bit stronger when they're working for Joe Timmsiola. Anyway, as we head into July, it's that time of year. It's Tour de France season. And let me tell you, I cannot wait to start the race with Joe Timmsiola, our first Tour de France here in season 3. We've made it. If you're excited too, drop a like down below on this video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Shout out to the channel members as well. Hit join down below if you want to become a channel member. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.